Before he started dating his future wife, Priyanka Chopra, in 2018, Nick Jonas' longest relationship was with fashion model and social media influencer Olivia Culpo. The relationship lasted 2 years, from 2013 through 2015. It's been close to 7 years since, but the American model has finally spilled the tea over her romance with Nick. Spoiler alert, she was left broke when it ended. Let's find out more in today's video. Starting with, Olivia Culpo calls her relationship a formative experience. Olivia Culpo will star alongside her sisters on TLC's latest reality show, The Culpo Sisters. The show reminds us a bit of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. More on that later on. While we're talking about her life, career, and relationships, Culpo was encouraged by the producers to talk about her 2015 split from Nick Jonas. The pair had started dating shortly after Olivia won the coveted Miss USA crown. Their relationship lasted a little over 2 years, and Culpo has finally opened up about what it was like to move out to LA with Nick and how the split had left her completely broke. She called it a formative experience and then went on to describe that she, like many young people in love, was left without a brand or an identity when Jonas broke up with her in 2015. She had moved out to LA with him without having a job in place and hadn't yet started working on her social media presence to become the star influencer she is today. Olivia went as far as claiming that she thought the two of them would eventually be married someday. However, her fairy tale was cut short, and she had to navigate her life as a broke 20-something in a new city. Culpo claims she stared up at her ceiling in an apartment she couldn't afford and thought to herself, now what? Today, besides having a lucrative social media presence, Culpo also owns and operates a restaurant alongside her restaurateur father. Moving on, Nick Jonas wasn't the worst boyfriend Olivia Culpo had. During the same interview, after Culpo mentioned that she had thought about one day marrying Nick Jonas, the social media star took a moment before reflecting on another past relationship that had left her feeling less than human. Culpo didn't mention the ex by name, but everyone knew she was talking about former American wide receiver Danny Amendola. Their split was anything but amicable. Now, close to 3 years since the pair called it quits, Culpo claims she believed she would have been married with a big family by the time she turned 30, had it not been for how traumatized her past relationship had left her. Moreover, what have the two been up to since their split? Culpo claims Jonas broke up with her, claiming that they had drifted apart, while the former Miss USA title holder claims she thought the pair would eventually get married. They've both since moved on to being in happy relationships with other people. Jonas started dating Bollywood actress, singer, and model Priyanka Chopra in May 2018. The pair announced their engagement on July 19th. Jonas had proposed a day after Chopra's birthday while the duo was vacationing together in Greece. The announcement was followed by a beautiful engagement ceremony in Mumbai, India in August, and the pair officially wed in December of that same year. In January 2022, Jonas announced via social media that the pair had welcomed their first child together, a daughter named Malti Marie Chopra Jonas via surrogacy. Olivia Culpo was in several high-profile relationships with a couple of athletes before meeting Christian McCaffrey in the summer of 2019. The two immediately hit it off, despite Culpo's rule to never date another athlete again. Culpo gushed about how hot her new beau was while taping for the Culpo Sisters. Coming up, what's the Culpo Sisters about? TLC's latest take on the life of some of the most glamorous people in Hollywood follows the life of the three Culpo sisters, Aurora, Sophia, and of course, Olivia. Befittingly, the reality show is named The Culpo Sisters. While promoting the show, Olivia claimed that there was no shortage of drama in the family and that the three sisters were very close, which opened them up to several fights, as it did to some pretty good times shared. The first episode, Meet the Culpo Sisters, was released on TLC and the Discovery Channel on November 7th. The episode featured a brief interview with all three sisters, a look into their careers and their relationships, plus featured a few clips from their everyday lives. The first episode was, however, panned by audiences, earning a mere 4 by 10 rating on IMDb. Let's hope episode 2 gives audiences what they're looking for. On to the next segment, Olivia Culpo's relationship history. Fans of the former duo were quite obviously heartbroken when Jonas and Culpo announced their split back in 2015. They have since, however, moved on to happier and healthier relationships. Nick just welcomed a baby with Priyanka. And while we're glad Culpo's found a man, she could see herself growing old with McCaffrey. He wasn't her first boyfriend since her 2015 split with the younger Jonas sibling. Let's look at a few of her relationships since then. Furthermore, her relationship with Tim Tebow. A while after splitting with Nick, Olivia Culpo started dating American football player Tim Tebow. They had a brief but very public relationship that lasted a total of 2 months. The pair never officially acknowledged their relationship, but sources close to the two of them claimed that had it not been for Tebow's staunch religious beliefs, Culpo would have considered staying in the relationship for longer. We're talking about the NY Daily article from 2015 that claimed Olivia and Tim broke up after he refused to have sex with her until after they got married. Tebow's signature kneeling during games to say a quick prayer on the field became known as T-bowing. Tim has since moved on with another former Miss Universe, Demi Lee. The pair wed in 2019. What's more, public falling out with Danny Amendola. Culpo's relationship with a former football player, Danny Amendola, left her with a newfound relationship rule: never date an athlete. Although she's since broken that rule to make way for McCaffrey. Let's take a look at why she even had that rule in the first place. This takes us back to 2017, when Amendola and Culpo were linked for the first time. A source close to the couple revealed that they shared a lot in common, and that Culpo was smitten with Amendola. The unnamed source, however, also claimed that Culpo's obsession with Amendola was causing her a great amount of hurt. Why? Because the pair had anything but the fairy tale relationship that Culpo had hoped for. They broke up twice, once in 2018 when Amendola signed on with the Miami Dolphins and Culpo claimed she didn't want to move to Miami, and then again in 2019 when the football player was seen cozying up next to sportscaster Bianca Peters. Nevertheless, the pair tried to make it work amidst Amendola's cheating allegations. They officially called it quits for the third and final time in May 2019, and relationship rumors between Culpo and music producer Zedd followed shortly thereafter. What's more, Amendola's rant about Culpo after pictures of Culpo cozying up next to Zedd went viral in 2019. Amendola spent no time posting a video of Culpo making pancakes on his social media account and claimed that everything the former beauty pageant contestant ever did was for being internet famous. He then claimed that his former girlfriend's lifestyle choices were not for him, and that the only thing he was interested in was playing ball. He claimed he did what he could to earn respect. Unlike Culpo. Ouch. Olivia recently spoke about her relationship with Amendola, without mentioning him by name, however, claiming that it was a relationship that had left her traumatized for a while. Lastly, Culpo broke her rule for Christian McCaffrey. After her tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship with Amendola, Culpo claimed she made a vow to herself to never date athletes. Interestingly enough, the former Miss USA title holder broke her relationship rule to make way for Christian McCaffrey. When asked why, Culpo gushed over the 49ers running back by claiming that he wasn't like other athletes. While the social media influencer didn't dive deeper into what she would consider a stereotypical athlete boyfriend, she did say that they had a bit of a reputation. Not McCaffrey though. Culpo was all praises for her current boyfriend, whom she's been dating since the summer of 2019. The reality star claimed that the best way to gauge a person's personality is to meet the people who raised them. She then went on to say that she had met the running back's parents, and they were both phenomenal people. Olivia said that McCaffrey came from a great family. While talking to E.T., Culpo claimed that the star athlete's favorite version of her was her in her pajamas with zit cream and being as comfortable in her own skin as possible. We're thrilled that Culpo is finding happiness with McCaffrey and can't wait to see what's next for the pair. That's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you ever thought Nick Jonas and Olivia Culpo would have been married by now in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. We'll see you in the next one.